Yeah, what's up guys, my name is Wayford. Welcome to my first GUI Visual Basic tutorial, and in this tutorial we'll be making use of Visual Basic 2010 Express. I tend to use this because I think it is more easier to use and it is more system friendly. It is not really heavy unlike Visual Studio, and if you have seen Visual Studio you can as well practice with Visual Studio. The interface is more or less the same. Just switch to the Visual Basic, the Windows application, then you can get the same window I'm also getting here. So now in this tutorial, in this first tutorial, it will just be an introduction. We won't be doing any programming here, but I'll be showing you the basic things you need to know and talk about the basic things you need to know about Visual Basic and programming as a whole. So now when you open your Visual Basic 2010 Express or any Visual Basic, any version of Visual Studio, sorry. So this is what you get in the first window. Then just go to your new project, and if you want to open an existing project, and if you want to open an existing project, you can just click on the open project. Well, in here we'll be starting with a fresh project, which is going to be the new project. So it's going to load up to the next window we're going to see here. So now this is Visual Basic and this is window application 1. This is the first window. If you are working on the Visual Basic console, then you can come to the console application, but I said in this tutorial we'll be working on the GUI part, which is the window form application. So you can see, so let's come in here and write the name of our application. Let's name this probably IBD1, and if you know what this is, then you're getting it right. So then you click on OK after you've given it the name. Then you wait for it. You can see creating project for the IBD1. So it's gonna load up to the next window. So let's just hold on a bit. I don't know why this is taking time like this. Let me just pause this and then reason why it is up. So now the window is back and running. This is the programming interface. This is the form, and also let me go to the, just right click on this form, click on view code, then you can see the code here. This is the design and this is the code. Any design you drop in here, the code is going to be here. Or if you have eventually put any of the controls here, just double click on it. It will automatically create this tab, and then with the code. So anything you write, any design that is done here, all the codes for the operation of the control will be written here. So we have so many controls here. Where is my toolbox? Come in. So I had to reset this. So in case you are having issue in seeing your toolbox like what I had earlier, just come to your windows and then come to reset window layout, then you click on OK, then everything will be reset. So now the toolbox is here. So the content in the toolbox, it holds what's up here, it holds the vital tools that are meant to be used in the program. And to use the toolbox, just come to the design interface and then click on the toolbox. So you have all the tools in here. In this all windows form, you have all the tools present in Visual Basic. You can see these are all the tools here. We have the text box, we have the save file dialog, we have different type of tools here. We have the panel. Gradually we'll start making use of some of them and then you see, but let's just see how it goes in the upcoming tutorial. So these are all the tools present here, but basically in this tutorial we'll be using much of the button, and then when you over it, you will see raise an event. Okay, raise an event when the user clicks it. So what the button does in a programming is when it is clicked, you need to put an instruction in it that when this button is clicked, the whole program should perform an instruction. And this is a checkbox which is used to select different options. So let me drag this to the program so you will see. You should be familiar with all these tools here. And then this is the button. Let me drag all the tools we'll be using mostly. We'll be using the label. We'll be using almost everything here, but the key one we'll be using most, let's just say school standard tutorial. So what else? Text box is there. Okay, we can okay, everything here is very useful based on the application you're developing, but just school standard, so let's just keep it this way. Okay, since I have a radio button also. Yeah, where's the radio? Do I have a radio button here? Radio button. So now, in one way or the other, you should have seen something like this before. You have seen something like this before. So let me just change the name. So one thing about every control here is that when you have a control and you click on it like I have done here, on this property section you get all what you can do with the button. So now you can actually change the size of the button here by increasing this, or you can just click on the edge here and then increase this. You can see it has increased and it has decreased. You can see that is just how it does. And then the button here is the text on this button. You can see we have button 1 here and we have button 1 here. If I change this to, I don't know why this is just disturbing me here. So if I change this to Ibadan, then I should have Ibadan on this button. You can see. So the two most important thing here is the text and then the name. Where is the name? I should get the name. Name. What is the name? Okay, and then the name. So the name, unlike all other programming language where we have variable name, let me just say the name here is a variable name. Okay, it's even the variable name. Let me say it's a variable name. So when you want to make use of this button here, instead of you calling Ibadan, or you don't know how to say, okay, this is the button I want to perform in the instruction, you can just write the button 1. So the program is gonna know you're talking about this. So this name is applicable to all here. You can see checkbox 1, it also has a text here. You can change this to computer, change this to computer science, change this to computer science. You can see we have computer science. And when you click on this, if you go to up here, up is where you find the name. You can see checkbox 1. So automatically in Visual Basic and in most IDEs, so when you like Java or like NetBeans, when you use the first checkbox, the name is gonna be checkbox 1. Let's try to use another checkbox and you can see what I'm saying. Checkbox, another one here. You can see the name is checkbox 2. If I draw another one, it's going to be checkbox 3. So if you actually know the position of where your checkbox is and you want to call it, you don't really need to go to the text box. If you know the hierarchy of how you call it in, so you can just refer to it by using the checkbox and then the number. Same thing is applicable to this. You can see radio button 1, and also in the label here you get label 1, and in text box you get text box 1, that's for the name. And then if you want to write a default text in here, I believe there should be an option for that. You can see the text is blank, then you can say username, sorry, then you can say username. You can see, so by default the text value here is username. So this is how you start the design of your program. You can tend to expand this depending on how you want your interface should be. So you can do a lot of things with this. You can develop a full-grown application with Visual Basic, and school standard mostly use it for arithmetic operation and just few programs in which you will actually talk in the future tutorial. So that is that about Visual Basic as whole. And when everything is being set, just click on this green button to run the application. So you can see this is the application, this is the checkbox to select multiple option. The radio button is to just select an option in multiple options. maybe a gender, which is male or female. You can't be a male and you can be a female at the same time, so you need to check either a male or a female. And then in checkbox you can just select multiple options. Let's say the course of study, you can just say okay, Java, C++, Fortran, stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? And this label is just a text just to identify. Instead of me writing the username here, I can just drag this up to this end and just write username, and the text in here is what you can just remove away, and then this is what text box does. You can just type whatever you want in here. So this is how Visual Basic is. And so what else do I want to touch? So probably when we start working on this program, then you would see how everything goes. And when you are through with your application, you can just come to click on the save, and then everything will save. You can see item saved. So that is that about Visual Basic. Okay, I told you this is where you write the code. If you double click on this, you can see this is where you write the code for the button. And if you double click on this radio button, it will also create its own instruction. So anything you want each of the controls to do, just double click on it and it will automatically take you to the code where you write the program. So that is that about this first tutorial, and thank you for watching. It's the Way Forward Academy. Peace out.